Fading LeBron James pulls one more rabbit out of hat against tortured Raptors. Just over 22 years ago, Lebron James was set to play his first NBA game, and it was in Canada, no less. Alas, that preseason contest in St. John's Enfield, which was also supposed to feature the debut of Bosh and a rare East Coast appearance from Vince Carter, was not to be. Moisture on the court made conditions unsafe, and the game was called off. While the Raptors have sadly never returned to Newfoundland, Toronto has seen an awful lot of James over the years. Some would argue too much based on his dominance over the franchise. There's a chance Thursday's appearance will be his last in Toronto. James is already playing in a record-setting 23rd NBA season and has been limited to only 6 games due to a debilitating back issue, and entered the night averaging about half of his career scoring output, and was coming off the first outing without a rebound, block, or steal of his life. Still, James probably wants a big farewell tour, so he could well still be active next season. James slogged his way through all evening, with the drama building as to whether he would extend a streak that had seen him score in double digits in 1,297 games since 2007. He got to 8 on a tough score over Scotty Barnes late, but with a chance to score in the paint, James did what he's done all career: make the right pass, finding Rui Hachimura in the corner for a three-pointer at the buzzer. Reed scores 44 points. Los Angeles escaped with a 123-120 win with Austin Reeves scoring 44 points, the most by a Raptors opponent in Toronto in the last 6 seasons, tied with Philadelphia's Tyrese Maxey. Thursday marked the 30th regular season game at Toronto for James, behind only another Raptor killer, Paul Pierce's 32, and James had averaged 27.9 points, third all-time by a Raptors opponent here, in the first 29 games. That includes the 56 points James dropped in Toronto in 2005, which stood as his highest scoring game for 9 more years. Amazingly though, James was even better in the postseason when facing the Raptors. His Cleveland teams routinely beat the hell out of the Raptors when they played by Lake Erie. But James also dominated close to Lake Ontario. In 7 playoff games in Toronto, James averaged 32.1 points on 55.6% shooting, along with 9.1 rebounds and 8.1 assists, with the Cavs going 5-2 on the way to 3 series wins in 3 tries. But again, that James is not this current version. Father Time remains undefeated. James started the game 1 for 8 from the field, and was even blocked by Raptors rookie Colin Murray-Boyles, who wasn't even born until James had already become an all-star and finished 2 NBA seasons. The league keeps getting younger, and though James has defied logic for ages now, he was still 6th in MVP voting just 1 year ago. The wheels might finally have fallen off. Later, Barnes, the best player on the floor other than Reeves, blocked a James fadeaway attempt. Murray-Boyles told the Toronto Sun postgame that LeBron is his GOAT, greatest of all time, and knew he was an all-star before Murray-Boyles was even out of the womb. Teammate Sandro Mamukelashvili was stunned by that tidbit. He was awed, with many fans being in attendance to see James play. Obviously, it's LeBron. That's my GOAT. So I understand the atmosphere that comes with playing, especially coming in the last years of his career, Murray-Boyles told the Toronto Sun. I understand the excitement of wanting to see him while you can, so it was great. It was almost like a playoff environment. You know, the adversity. It's just something that you don't see every game, so it's definitely crazy for sure. Murray-Boyles has been getting used to NBA competition for a couple of months now, but facing the player he grew up idolizing for nearly 2 decades was on a bit of a different level. First seeing him, I was like, I'm really about to play him, but you got to get past that. Still trying to win the game, Murray-Boyles said. Obviously at first, you're going to be like, damn, that's really him. But you got to cut that __ out quick, because you've got to play him. Attack him, you can't be scared out there. Got to play him like another basketball player. Play as aggressive as you've been playing. So play him as a basketball player, not as LeBron, he said. But yeah, he makes winning plays the way he did out there tonight. He lost his streak, but they won the game. He makes winning plays. Last season for Lebron, James is the only player still active from the 2003, 2004, or 2005 NBA drafts. With Chris Paul now without a team, Kyle Lowry is the only player left from 2006. 3 remain from 2007, 4 from both 2008 and 2009, and Paul George is the last from 2010. He's had the longest run of greatness in NBA history and has terrorized Toronto fans like no one else. But it must feel a little strange to not only no longer be the best player in the world, or close to it, but not even the best on his own team. Even with Luka Doncic away from the Lakers for the impending birth of a child, James was nowhere close to star level Thursday. Even if the crowd still believed, still anticipated his every move and roared every time he checked back into the game. Afterward,